We've just learned FEMA is in the valley. They're here at the request of the state. Federal funds are still pending a signed federal disaster declaration from the president. FEMA officials say they're here gathering details for the preliminary damage assessments. Officials say they're getting a tour of damaged homes, looking at the quantity of water left by the rain, and trying to determine how many homeowners have insurance. A Brownsville man is frustrated with floodwater. He says every time there's heavy rain, his neighborhood floods and he wants something done. So he called 5 on Your Side for help. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey joins us with more.
Dina Javier Medina says he grew up in the South Brownsville home he lives in today. He says he wants to make sure it's around for years to come.
Yeah, that's from last year.
Javier Medina says his family's property has flooded during storms for as long as he can remember. As a child, the high waters meant he and his friends could have a great time.
We used to come and play in the water all the time.
Medina says the floods continued over the years and it stopped being fun and games for him. He says he's had to make a lot of repairs in his home due to flood damage. Medina recalls having over a dozen major floods on his property since his childhood. He says his yard became a lake during a flood in early September last year. Medina is worried about his family's safety in these high waters.
Boy, we've been tired of it. It happens every time. The water comes up to my knee. We're tired of it. When it gets flooded, all the sewage comes out.
Like many in the valley, Medina had floodwaters in his property last week. This time, Medina began contacting the city of Brownsville to ask for a new drainage system for his Vermont Circle neighborhood.
I called maybe about 6 times.
And what type of response have you had?
Nothing.
Like many in the valley, Medina had floodwaters in his property last week. This time, Medina began contacting the city of Brownsville to ask for a new drainage system for his Vermont Circle neighborhood. Channel 5 News reached out to the city of Brownsville to see whether a new drainage system can be added to the street. Brownsville spokesperson Christina Garza provided us a statement off camera. It says Brownsville residents may report any water damage to their residents by calling 956-546-HELP or email 546help@cob.us. The statement says Medina is encouraged to document the damage by photograph and or video to submit to the city. After this information is sent to the city, an assessment team will be sent to Medina's residents to document damages before the city makes a decision on what to do. Medina says he's thankful to know about the helpline. He says he's going to document the damages his home suffered and alert the city in the coming days. Live in the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.